Hello, Destiny Hackers. This is the video that unlocks your attractiveness to the nth degree. Your manifestation levels are about to go through the roof. And if you're watching this now, it's because this is an initiation into a further level, a further set of abilities that maybe you've been cultivating already, or maybe you're just now finding out who you truly are. And it's not some poor, helpless sap descended from an ape on a rock spinning through space. You are a divine being. You're a starseed co-creator. And this video coming into your life signifies a change in maturity, that you're about to take matters into your own hands that, if you're not ready for it, can quite frankly shock you. And when using some of our Destiny Engine protocols started to take effect in my life, I was freaked out. Not gonna lie, I wasn't ready to see that change happen, and certainly not all at once and all of a sudden, but it was a good kind of shock, a good kind of wake up call to my system. And for you, we're going to talk about things in this video that the manifestation coaches don't want you to know, because once you know it, you won't need them anymore. And they charge thousands of dollars for their coaching programs, and I doubt if they're going to teach this to you. And if I were in the business that they were in, I wouldn't be teaching this to you either, because you wouldn't need me, you wouldn't need them. You would go on your merry way, co-creating like a god. And this is something that hit me viscerally when I started realizing about the cycles of the moon. I was still at my corporate job, and every 2 weeks we would have the start of a new sprint. Everything happened in sprints, and they're based on the Gregorian calendar, the solar calendar. Every 2 weeks we were supposed to come up with some goals, create a product, deliver the product or feature, and then do it all again. We'd have some kind of retrospective at the end of the 2 weeks, meetings about meetings, and we would have meetings where we just created tickets and talked about tickets. And believe it or not, we had entire meetings where we would assign imaginary point values to the tickets, and the point numbers were to rate the tickets in terms of their difficulty level. That if a ticket was relatively easy, you could do it in your sleep, then it would be a 1. And then if it were a little harder than that, you'd call it a 2. And a little harder than that, like maybe something that would take 3-4 days, you'd call it a 3. But it's not actually based on time. My manager was so adamant that this is not a time estimation. It's also a complexity manifestation, a complexity measurement. But it's time and complexity. But see, the thing is, after a 3, it goes to a 5, and after a 5, it goes to an 8. There's no 4, 6, or 7, because story point numbers have to be Fibonacci numbers. And this is the biggest corporate circle milking exercise in pencil pushing that anyone's ever invented. And we would do it every 2 weeks for at least 2 hours. And then we'd have meetings about that. We would have so many meetings. Point is, because I'm getting triggered just thinking about it, that the whole time I was recognizing in my meditations that the reason that this team, that team and that company is not succeeding, and I'm not picking on them. It's just corporate. They don't understand the deeper nature of things. But the reason that methodology isn't succeeding is because it's not based on the lunar cycle. It's not synchronized with the Gaian mind. It's not synchronized with the lunar body. This is the body that governs all of our goals, all of our progressing, what we want to bring to life is from the moon. And if we get in touch with the moon, and it's a little more difficult for men. Women have a natural lunar cycle every 28 days. But for men, if you even just install the app on your phone, everybody should just install a moon calendar on your phone. I've got one on mine that on the lock screen, it always shows the percent illumination, like what phase of the moon. If you spend even a couple of cycles monitoring this, you're going to get in sync with it, you're going to feel it, and you're going to be able to set your watch by how you feel at any given day. And you're going to know at some point, without even looking at the calendar, what phase of the moon you're in. So today is the new moon. If you're watching this on Sunday, you're in luck, because this is the window of opportunity that you can set some massive, massive intentions. If you're still watching, that's great. You are chosen, and you are one of the chosen few that have still an attention span. And this attention span is going to pay you such dividends. Like, I'm so excited for you. But the type of intention that we're going to set is not something that they want you to know. So if you're still watching at this point, I'd love it if you could drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you're planning to manifest for this month, because over the next 2 weeks is going to start to come to fruition as we get closer and closer to the full moon. And whatever intentions you set today are going to be energized by that crescendo of energy, which the 2 week sprint planning sessions did not take advantage of. They fall on like a waning crescent or something goofy like that, and everything was just bound to fail because it wasn't aligned with this very specific natural cycle that's so enormous. It governs the oceans. It controls the tides. Like, if it's pulling entire oceans in this cycle, what do you think it's doing to you? A crime is highest at the full moon. We can't ignore it. So today we're going to set some intentions. The intention that we're going to set, I got this from Master Jim Nance, who is a Qigong master, been knighted by Master Chunyi Lin, and I had a session with him. I was lucky enough to get some healing energy from him once upon a time, and every so often I listen to his regular talks. You can go look up Master Nance. He's has some really insightful speeches. So, but this particular one, he was talking about manifesting the ability to manifest, and it sounds a little circular, but if you just thought about it in terms of every day for the rest of your life, if you worked on your ability to manifest and you improved 1% every week or 1% every month for the rest of your life in your ability to bring things into the third density, into your life, how expert would you be at manifestation, at collapsing the quantum wave functions, if you focused on that every day for the rest of your life? You know, you're on your deathbed, looking back, like look at all the magnificent things that you did. Now, if we, instead of working on that incrementally throughout the rest of our lives, set the intention this month that we are going to manifest the ability to manifest that we would have had at the end of our lives right now, in this moment. We're going to invite that version of ourselves in, converge the timelines, anchor the end of that timeline to this one. Then we will achieve immediately the ability to manifest that we would have had through a lifetime of practice. And we start there instead of ending there. Let's start there and then split the timeline and see where we go at that point. So let's say, like, in addition to your goals, everybody has the health, the wealth, and the relationship goals, the big three. So go ahead, like, set those intentions, write them down. If you've ever gotten our money oil recipes through the Astral Atom library, today would be the day, Sunday the 21st, to mix those ingredients. If you're watching it later, set your calendar for the new moon day to do these things. But write down your big three goals: the health, the wealth, the relationships. But then add this one: the ability to manifest that I would have had at the end of my life now. And that's now your intention. To magnify the effectiveness of this, add your affirmations throughout the month. Listen to the binaural beats. I've got the gamma hertz going now through Destiny Engine, and I'm listening to affirmations between 1 and 3 hours a day. And they're affirmations in my own voice. It's a voice clone. I didn't have to go record. I didn't have to spend hours recording. I didn't have to even come up with the affirmations. Destiny Engine did it for me. So I use those daily. So the current Destiny hackers in the tribe, go program all those intentions into Destiny Engine, especially that last one. And if you haven't snagged Destiny Engine yet, you can get it for just $1. And this is a shitty offer for me because I actually lose money on the trials. But I want you to have it. I want you to be able to start this today, so there's no excuses. It's $1. The link's in the description. And you're programming this ability to manifest. To supercharge that, you can also code in that you're extending an invitation to your master. Your master. And your master is your guide. Your master is your teacher. Your master is a relationship that extends beyond this lifetime. Most importantly, your relationship to your master, whether it's your higher self, some benevolent spiritual force, Jesus, Lao Tzu, Muhammad, Confucius, Guan Yin. The catch is, they've got to be somebody that you have a very high respect for. Somebody that you can talk to them and you know that they are more powerful than you, and they represent that unconditional love energy. And the thing about the master is they can't wait to help you. Operators are standing by. Legit. No shit. That if you're you're human, right? So if your best friend in the whole wide world, maybe you're a better person than me, but I'll be the bad guy. If my best friend in the whole world called me up today and said, "Hey, next weekend I really need your help to pack up a moving truck and move my belongings to my new home. I'm gonna order pizza and beer. I need your help." Go, "Oh shit. No. No, 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 not my weekend. I had plans." I would. Screw that. I mean, depending on if they were a good friend, I'd probably do it. Probably. But that would be my knee-jerk reaction. Now, your master ain't like that. You know, Master Jim Nance says that Jesus and the 12 disciples, they are so eager to help out. They can't wait. This is their highest excitement to help you out. They want to help you just go down the list. Boom, 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 boom. Just knock out those spiritual achievements. Unlock the abilities. They can't freaking wait to get on the case. So, call upon them with unconditional love in your heart, some humility, a humble request, and you're going to seal it. Once you feel their presence and they're going to help you out, you're going to seal it with the promise of what you're going to do when you get these blessings. This is the so that. All right? Like I want to heal myself. I want my tumors to be gone. I want my joint pain to go away. Or I want to make 6 figures a month. I want to make 7 figures a month. Or a year. Whatever your goal is, what's the why? Why do you want that? I want time freedom so that I have the ability to dedicate my time to helping the people I love, to spending more time with my family, I want to heal myself so that I can be an example for other people. I want to be a healing example as a healer to enable the healing for others. I want to manifest my destiny. I want to hack reality so that I can show others the way out of the matrix. That's so that. The so that is something outside of yourself. And if you can come up with the so that, that's the reason that the universe will give you what you ask for, because it just loves generosity. It loves generosity and it loves courage. So you take courageous, bold action and you humble yourself with generosity. You're calling upon your master. You're asking for the ability to manifest that you would have had at the end of your life. You're asking for your goals, and then you're going to work towards it. You're going to take tangible steps for the next 2 weeks. You're going to clean your consciousness. Just clean house and have the influence, like guard your mind, have the influences coming in that you want to program in. Get those affirmations in your own voice. Get the binaural beats, especially the high gamma. I'm listening to high gamma 1 to 3 hours a day, and it just creates the standing wave of intentionality around my mind, and it holds the space for the affirmations to just sink into my nervous system and stay there. And then I just feel myself becoming a standing wave of intentionality, and the wave functions around me just collapse. So I want that for you, and I want to give thanks for watching this video, for being with us on this journey. And I think you should give thanks to your master, and I think you should give thanks to yourself for taking the time to set the intentions that are going to improve your life and your family, your friends, your neighbors, your pets, that you're becoming the best version of yourself that you can be for the people and the life that's around you, being a beacon of joy and happiness. This is what Destiny hackers do. I'm unstoppable now, no chains, no past. Tuned to the future, built to last. Reality bends when I believe, all I touch I will achieve. Fuel the fire, feed the dream. Code of stars in my bloodstream. This is power, not just invention. This is life in the Destiny engine. Comment below what's going to happen for you this month. Let's pray together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is Mike with the Astral Atom Network signing out. Goodbye for now.